What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Today we got Superboy Prime Day 1 raids. We are a little bit late. I did say yesterday that we were going to stream maybe like at 10 or 11 o'clock my time, but man, some things have been coming up. Just been having some videos to do, other content to make, other things to take care of. So that's why we're finally getting around to starting right now, which we are really behind. We really didn't play any raids yesterday, and it is just day 1, so it's not necessarily as important. Just because the bosses that you get, even though you do get some level 100 bosses, and when you do spawn those, I mean, that's pretty good, but when you do get level 100 bosses, you don't get near as many points as the last couple days of raids. Let's just clear this one real quick. And I don't even think I have any of my team set up, do I? Well, I guess we got that dark side one right here. We'll just use this. As far as Atom Smasher goes, you know, well, Jerry's still out. I played a couple. It's going to be a little hard to see in the beginning. At least a little hard to see at the lower levels whether or not he is going to be worth even putting in over Superwoman. You know, we're going to always use Darkseid Superwoman combo until we, you know, find something that's better than that, which is hard to find anything better than that. I don't think there is anything better than that. Hopefully we can spawn some level 100 bosses though. Last month when we did raids and we did it on day 1, we only spawned as much energy as we used. We only spawned one single level 100 boss. Essence. I actually need that, so I'll take it. It's fine. We're going to be working on, hopefully, well, I think tomorrow in the upgrade challenges, right? Did we already do those? Yeah. So in 6 hours, the physical showcase will start, which will give us some red gear, which we needed to get our last, gear piece for Atom Smasher. And then hopefully we can make a better decision whether or not he, I don't know, was good. Good investment. I don't think he is, but I don't know. We'll just have to see. See how good he really is. Now, if this is your first raid, which I don't know, maybe it might be, but if this is your first raid, you know, typically when you try to find bosses and spawn bosses and stuff, the very first chapter, 5 energy is going to be your best one. And always do singles. Every time you do it, you're going to want to do singles. That way you'll get the best chance to be able to spawn one. If you just do 3 and 3 and 3, sometimes it skips because you're guaranteed 1 in 5. Sometimes you just waste more energy than you need to. Hopefully we get some bosses shared with us too. And if you're in my alliance, you certainly should be on the lookout for some bosses, because I'll share every boss I get. We still only at level 3. I think it goes to... Actually, you know what? Let me just check. I think it goes to level 7 and then it goes to... Where is it? Where do they... No. Oh yeah, here we go. So it goes to level 5 and then the Superboy Prime. So you can't get anything higher than level 5, which is why, you know, at least as far as the first day goes, is never typically the best unless you can find people that share the Superboy Prime boss with you. Which maybe we'll find, maybe not. I don't know if anybody's seen yet, but they broke Desaad again. And so we're certainly gonna make a video on that probably sometime today. But that's really disappointing. Not only did, I don't know, man, it went from not working properly, right? And then they did fix it, but then it still didn't work properly. It just always stripped buffs, right? It always stripped buffs no matter if Darkseid was on the team or not. And then they did it to where it doesn't do anything. Whether or not Darkseid or whatever is on there, it doesn't strip any buffs. Back to the original form of not doing anything. Not stripping any buffs at all. Regardless if Darkseid is on there or not. So that sucks, man. Like I anticipated them fixing it at some point, like fixing it and then making it to where Darkseid, if Darkseid, you know, if Desaad was a part of Darkseid, then he would, that was the only way that he was be able to strip the buffs first and then apply the buff immunity. But now even with Darkseid it doesn't work. So it sucks. I mean, that was our number one way. That was our number one way of I don't know, really doing well in PvP, right? Come on, guys. We need some boss shares. Yo, my jam back on. Wow, you was still mad at me. Whoa. Just like that. Oh, this playlist is really good. Just like that. I got the shivers whenever I'm thinking about you. No worry without you. On and on again. I haven't really been checking his damage, actually, comparing it to Superwoman. He is 5 times. Superwoman is just basic. 103. 500 crit hit, though. 90. That's on her 2. Her 2 hardly does any damage. 175. 600. See, the problem with Atom Smasher, unlike Superwoman, is that Superwoman ramps up. And so if the highest damage that Atom Smasher does is 499 or 500,000, you know, on whatever it is, Superwoman's going to ramp up and hers is going to get higher. I'm back. These shivers are every day. Whoa. Just like that. You know, it's interesting that just like we just saw there, Darkseid missed, right? And he only had 2, I think he had 2 evasion ups, right? But anytime we get hit chance downs from Atom Smasher, we never miss. But if he gets 2 evasions, just 2 evasions, then I don't know the exact percentages of how much an evasion is worth and how much a hit chance down is worth. I figured they'd at least be close to the same. So I don't know if his hit chance downs are bugged or not. It feels like they are, because you figure that we would at least miss 1 at some point. We only miss anything if he has evasions on. See, and his animations are slow too. See, that's 800,000 compared to his 183 at a 5 times multiplier. Superwoman's animations are quick. You know, she can get the double taps in really fast, and Superboy or Atom Smasher cannot. He is super slow. Look at that. 2 evasions and we miss. One evasion and we miss twice. That's crazy. Funny how those evasions work, huh? Yeah, I don't think it's going to be beneficial to even use him. It just takes too long for his animations to even happen. I mean, I will be interested though once, you know, once we get to a higher level boss, once we put it on the 5 times multiplier, once we put it on the 5 times multiplier, on higher bosses, I will be interested to see, especially when it comes to his counterattacks. Seeing how much damage they actually do with a 5 times and a 5 times. Only if his basic had a stun. I think that would make it a lot better as well. Yo, Christian, what is up, dude? Welcome, man. How are you today? I wish his basic, like, that would be really nice if his basic had a stun to where, you know, kind of like Connor Kent. Maybe if he has so much of something, you know, he gets a stun with his basic. But right now, like, I don't see him being useful at all. I don't know. Like I said, we still want to wait and see until we get to a higher level boss where we can put it on 5 times. And I still think just Darkseid and Superwoman is going to be the best. Well, I actually put in Jericho. I usually put in Darkseid, Superwoman, and Jericho. Farm resources, definitely the best place to do it, man. No doubt. I certainly think it's the best place. And for those of you that, you know, don't play raids too often, the first day is the best for people that have low level accounts, because you would want to, whenever the raid boss is open, you would want to get these MVPs, get these energies as much as possibly can. I mean, that's the only function of day one for most people, is to try to get as many energy as you possibly can. Because obviously later on in the raid, when you get to the higher level bosses, you're going to need it. Especially when you start doing 5 times multipliers and stuff. Hey, we got our very first one. Yo, Beast. All right, he's green. So, I mean, how much is that going to really do? Let's just try it on the 5 times just for the sake of trying it. He is green, though. So, I don't expect the best of results. I don't expect the best of results. Remember, he purges everything, so everything that, you know, he gets, he's gonna purge. I'm just gonna test this out and put on, I'm gonna put it on with Jericho, you know, what I normally run with, and see the difference. And I want to see the difference in damage with 1 5 times tune. Obviously it's red on green, so, you know, affinity disadvantage, so that's obviously kind of a big deal. But he certainly, like, if he would attack Atom Smasher, that would be certainly a lot better, because yeah, there we go. We got so many stamina ups that if he would just attack, you know what? We probably should switch. We should probably switch Atom Smasher and Superwoman, and then see. I tell you, you can take a hit, though. You can take a hit from a green. What do we get? 23.2 million. So just to show you what I used to do, I should say, how I would normally do it is that I would put in Jericho and I would put in Kyle Rayner. And then I would put in Superwoman. Now I'm just curious to see what the damage is like with what I normally did and on that. Because in the beginning, I got to use my abilities. I got to use the awareness, and then I got to use Kyle Rayner's. And then I put it on auto. Just because at the start, I want to get the 2 awarenesses just in case he targets Superwoman or whatever, just to be able to protect her. And just hope, like, you don't probably need both of them, you know, especially if you have a really high Kyle Rayner. But, I don't know. That's just what I used to do. I don't think that we're going to get through this last minute without it being defeated. So we won't really get an accurate test. We could probably just try the next one with just Jericho on there. Superwoman is 70. She's 70, gear 11. So he got what, 51 million. I think he started before we did, because we didn't even get the chance to go through that entire attack. So hopefully we can get another one, because I do want to test to see whether or not, you know, even having Atom Smasher in there as a red, or just use the same thing that we normally did before. If we could get one to spawn for us, that would obviously be the best way to test it. But they don't seem to spawn for me very often, for sure. And actually, kind of when I used Kyle Rayner and Jericho, that is more like when we had the 150 bosses. So we probably don't even need both of them. But I definitely used it because that was the only way I could get MVP, is if I used Kyle Rayner and Jericho. And they would attack Superwoman first with her damage immunity. And then that way he can apply 2 awarenesses to the entire team, and it usually cycled through fast enough. Like, he would usually get his second ability, both of them, Jericho and Kyle Rayner, they'd usually get him back fast enough to where they could constantly apply awareness, unless he just targeted the same person over and over, or the same tune. Did they buff his evades or something? Because even with just one evade, my tunes miss what looks like at least 25-30% of the time. Did anybody else in chat notice that Desaad was broken again? It's kind of upsetting. Definitely upsetting. I know some people might say that, and I don't know, it feels like I can hear it, is that Desaad was too overpowered or something. But I definitely would have to disagree, because I know in PvP I never once in my entire life lost against any team that had Desaad. And when I had Desaad, I definitely have lost matches still against Spectre, still against Aquaman, still against Azrael. And so I've still lost against those tunes, even with Desaad. Even him being broken before, I still lost. Sometimes. Not often. Not often. But I have never lost against anybody that ever put Desaad on the team. So I would certainly argue, even though I think he's the best tune in the game, or at least he was before, how his ability was bugged, I don't think he's overpowered in any means. Because you still lose, or you know, you can still lose against those other teams, but you ain't gonna lose against Desaad. It's too easy to control. The other ones are a lot harder to control. Missed. Yeah, the Aquaman, and like I said, at least for me, like the tunes that are the most OP are the tunes that you can still lose against when they're on defense. And like for that example with Aquaman and Barda, Desaad and Darkseid, like to me, obviously, anytime there's an Aquaman, for me, I use Cheetah. I don't have Martian Manhunter. I don't have the other one that does turn meter up. What is it? Brainiac? I can't remember who it is, but there's another one that does turn meter up. And so when I put in Cheetah, in that particular case, Desaad's always going to go first. And so he's always going to strip everything. And then I use someone like Connor Kent, who buffs on his first ability, right? And he's going to get a go first or before the other ones. And then Connor Kent would be able to stun Darkseid, Desaad, or Aquaman, possibly kill Aquaman in one shot. Desaad or Darkseid, maybe, maybe not. But it's still like doable, you know? I think it's still doable. Well, hello to you. Welcome. And everybody else too. Welcome. Hopefully y'all are doing well today. But you know, like we just mentioned, it doesn't even matter anymore because Desaad is broken again. And so at least as of last night. And so I was going to do another video, and Desaad doesn't strip any buffs if he's by himself. Desaad doesn't strip any buffs when Darkseid is on the team. He doesn't strip any buffs when Darkseid is even lead. So I tested all three situations: when he wasn't on the team, when Darkseid was just a non-lead, and then I tested it when he was lead, and none of them strip buffs. And so he's back to being broken. And it didn't really occur to me, or it didn't click to me until like the cheetah video that I made this morning, or that I put out this morning, the one with the cheetah bombshell skin. When we were testing cheetah in PvP, I had Darkseid, or I had Desaad on the team. And I didn't even notice that when we did that match against Nightwing, that they still had invisibility. And they had so many debuffs on the team that their buffs weren't being shown. And so it didn't occur to me until after I got done with making the video, and I was thinking to myself, wait, it didn't even strip the buffs. And then I was testing it in PvP, and sure enough, Darkseid doesn't strip, or Desaad doesn't strip buffs anymore. With Darkseid or not. Can I get a raid? Can I get somebody to share a raid boss with me? Slowing down, sweet. Ain't do more things. Come on, people. Still haven't been able to get one though. When we did this last month, day one, we were only able to spawn one single raid boss. I don't really know if there's necessarily a strategy to, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's luck of the draw. I mean, if anybody knows anything that I don't, you know, feel free to share, but I am pretty sure that it's just luck of the draw who things get shared with. Now, as far as people outside your alliance go. Because I know there's people obviously doing Superboy Prime bosses, right? And they're sharing them. It's just we haven't been picking any up. I don't know why. Yo, Alan. What is up, dude? Welcome, man. Ain't seen you in a minute. How are things going? How are things going with you? Oh yeah, the 150 boss's spawn rate is crazy. Like the last 6 hours. On both accounts, especially for people that are watching the stream that are low level accounts. You be sure you're available the very last day. Like if you can't even come close to beating any bosses or whatever, even if you have a level 10 account, the last 6 hours or the last 8 hours of a raid, bro, you could just sit there all day and just pick up people's bosses that are spawned and shared over and over and over again, and you will get so many milestone points. So many milestone points. Just firing up the game. Let's get the raid on the go. Hey, that's awesome, dude. Yeah, we pretty much just starting today. Really haven't done anything yesterday. I don't know. I'm still a little disappointed and salty over Adam Smasher. He is definitely not what I thought he was going to be. And doesn't feel like he's very good at all. We still have, like I said, we still have one more gear piece. So I don't want to make complete judgment. But I don't want to make complete judgment until we get that final gear piece in at tier 11. Or gear tier 11. But at least so far, I don't really like him. I have not really liked him. He does not hit anywhere near as hard as I hoped he would. His counterattack just does not work necessarily exactly how I thought it would. Yo, Michael, it is Sunnyside 6648. And I have not been on Discord yet. I don't honestly get on Discord very often. So I will eventually get on Discord, whether it be, you know, today, tomorrow, or the next day. But I don't get on Discord very often. But it is Sunnyside. Well, actually, let me spell it, because like capitalization is terrible. It's like this. With 2 capital S's. So that is my Discord name, if anybody's interested. But like I said, I don't get on Discord a whole lot. And so I will eventually. Should I use all of your raid and shoot. Look at this. We got one. Okay. Like I said, let's test this out real quick. I'm going to put on Jericho, and we're going to do it on 5 times just with these 3. And let me see how it works. Let me take it off auto, because I want Jericho to do his awareness first, and then I'll put it on that. And then I want to see how much damage. Can we do more than the 26 million? Or I don't even remember now how much we did. Did we do 26 million? Is that what it was? Either way. Should you use all your red energy, or should I save some of them? Honestly, it depends on how much you can contribute on the later alliance bosses. So if you can get MVP, like for example, you know, the alliance bosses are going to go up and up and up and up and up. If you can get MVP right now, I would use them now, because you're going to want the blue energy. Okay, oh come on, give me an awareness. There we go. All right. We might need to put in both of them. We actually might still need to put in both of them. Yeah, there she goes. We'll try it with the 2, and I'll switch out Jericho with Atom Smasher to see if Superboy Prime targets him. But so let's say you're at the very end, you know, and it's the very last day of raids and it's the very last alliance boss. If you're not doing any damage, you know, really anything on that, then I wouldn't even bother doing it. I do small damage. So if you did ×5 multiplier right now, if you did ×5 multiplier on the level 7 boss, could you do over half health? Because that's all you need is half health. 21 million. If you're in my alliance, be sure you attack this raid boss. All right, so let's switch him out. Let me put in Atom Smasher. Let's try it again. Let's see how many times that he actually attacks Atom Smasher instead. I want to see how much damage he can absorb. He can take a hit. He can definitely take a hit from him. So if we could get him to attack Atom Smasher every time, obviously that would be a million times better. But it doesn't look like he's going to. Just stay away from Superwoman. If we can get him to stay away from Superwoman.
Somehow I woke up out in Beverly, fucked up, smelling like that bourbon, and I end up alone. I'm not certain. Yeah, the girls impolite in the club every night. That's how it goes when you Hollywood perfect.
Another bad thing, man, his animations are just so slow. Hey, we finally got our very first 1 million damage. So I'll take that. Another 1 million, another 1 million. So we just popped off with 2. That's on a green too, remember. If we can keep Superwoman alive, you know, maybe we can get it. How close did we get this time? 37 million that time. I think the last attack, though, I don't know. Could have been better. Could have been better. Oh, hey, Spirit Walker caught it. GG, man. GG. You think you can? Yeah, then I would do that. I would spend your red energy on at least getting halfway, because that at least gets you something. Because that will at least get you some, at least get you a... Well, we'll finish this off for you. Now we'll at least get you MVP and get you some blue energy. And also, what you're going to want to do is that you're going to want to have blue energy on the last day. At least don't waste all of your blue energy day 1. You're going to want to try to farm your blue energy. I honestly probably wouldn't even worry about attacking. Oh, shit. I probably wouldn't even worry about attacking. Damn it. I wouldn't even worry about attacking any of the bosses you spawn, because you're just wasting energy. And even if you got MVP, the amount you make is just not going to be very much. So at least in day 1, I would focus on getting half health on the Alliance boss, so you can get your blue energy. Try to find as many people that share level 100 bosses. That way you can get some legendary essence. You can get some XP. And then all the rest of your energies, save it until literally the last day and a half, where there's just spawn after spawn and share after share, and just only attack the 150 bosses, and that is it. And that is it.
I'm gonna kiss you wherever you are, and I'm gonna make
Low level players smash the raid first 2 days. Day of third and last day. Look out for 100 plus. I don't. Did you say the same thing I did? I don't know. I can't tell. Like, to me, I think you should definitely smash alliance bosses if you can get to be the power. And if you're attacking right now, I'll let you go for it. See if you can get half. If you can get half, then awesome. Yeah, as you were saying, I was okay. All right, cool. And I don't know. Oh, Michael, Bacon King. I'll check it out, dude. Yeah, I'll get you, man. I'll get you. I don't know. I mentioned this a couple times. I'm curious what people's thoughts are. I'm curious what people's thoughts are about Decide being broken. Like, is there anybody else that's upset? Like, I'm on fire, man. I'm so mad. Like, I don't want to say he's a crutch, but he is a crutch. And like, I can't do PvP without him. I can't face. I'm gonna have a hard time facing these types of teams without him. And the fact that he doesn't work anymore now, it just makes it 10 times harder. I don't know, man. It really makes me mad. I figured he would get fixed with Darkseid, and then we would just make the adjustment. I couldn't. I'll save some red. Hey, it doesn't really matter then. You can just use your red energy whenever. And so what I would do is just hit the stat multiplier as 1. Hit it as 1, and then just get your attack in so you can get some resources. Yo, Trey, what is going on, dude? Welcome. Appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by. Definitely much appreciated. Batman. So the latest Batman, I honestly have not used, so I can't necessarily judge him. But as far as the rest of them go, I personally think that, and it's going to be really hard to judge TDK because I haven't seen TDK yet and haven't used him. But personally, just Cape Crusader, to me, does really well. And because of the fact that my Cape Crusader, anyway, at level 70, this grapple kick is his first ability that he goes off with. And he could kill Spectre pretty much every time. Most times, unless it's like a really, really beefed up Spectre. And he goes invisible quite obviously a lot, and he can gain evades, and there's team comps that you can put him with. So I honestly like this Batman because I can find a place for him, and he's useful in killing blues. Like Aquaman can like one shot an Aquaman, one shot a Spectre, unless of course they're super beefed up. But now the new one I have not tested, and the TDK I have not tested. I don't even know where TDK is. Oh, here he is. So I haven't even tested him out yet with the new stuff. Can't miss. That's always nice. Stun the target. But this is going to be the problem again, because originally I think that as far as TDK goes, I remember thinking that he was supposed to be somewhat of a Superman counter. And we figured out real quick that didn't work. And it wasn't a Superman counter. Now, Harley, on the other hand, would be fantastic because he would probably absolutely destroy Harley with this 2 on his first ability. But I don't know. I mean, TDK seems like he'd be okay with his new kit. Batman Beyond, I use them sometimes. I mean, on my alt account, my low level account. A lot of these tunes that aren't leveled up to level 70 for me, I use on my alt account and I test them out because all of the tunes are level 25. And it's a lot easier to test things out on that account. But I don't know, personal opinion. If anybody else, you know, wants to chime in, say which Batman they like the best. Certainly welcome to. You need to bring it to level 29 so I can fight you? Why wouldn't I be able to fight you now? Like, you've been level 29 forever and I've seen you in PvP. I've played you in PvP plenty of times. I don't see you on my list. Once we switch over to the alt account, we'll check it. I'll refresh it. I mean, I was right at 1500, so my ranking has dropped. But we'll try to find you. You know, when we go over to the alt account. But I've definitely seen you. Hell, we used to do revenges. Remember, we used to talk about it. We used to talk about that. It just blows me away how often the tunes miss when he only has 2 evasions. Like, it just blows my mind, dude. They miss like, oh man, dude, it's just crazy. One evasion and they're missing. It just blows my mind, dude. Like, you play and you have like six evasions or something, and people still hit you. He got 1 and we can only hit him like 50% of the time. Yo, take out Adam and put in Owlman. 1, I don't have Owlman leveled up, and 2, I just want to show everybody that Atom Smasher was a waste of resources and it's like instant regret kind of thing. Because some people maybe thinking about leveling him up and maybe thinking about using him and maybe thinking about buying fragments and whatever. And I just wanted to be sure that everybody knows that he is a waste of time and he is a waste of resources and he is not very good. And he's very disappointing. Am I salty? Yes, I am salty. So, but I would put in Owlman if I had him. Like, typically, you know, with this, I would just do this. I would just put in Superwoman and Darkseid. Like, that's all I would use. I would just put in these 2 and just leave it be. And then on the higher raids, on the higher level, I have to put in someone like Jericho or Kyle Rayner. He is so much better at low level, though. To me, I think he was so much better at low level. Like, his third ability his third ability, and even some of his basic attacks. His third ability and some of his basic attacks, when I got him, you know, leveled up and all the gear in, it actually did well. It actually did all right. And so I kind of had hopes that, I don't know, man, I'm stupid. This is the second time I've made this mistake. The first time we did it. Oh, you know what? We need to put in Cheetah. I don't know why we playing. We got that skin. We got that skin. We need to put in Cheetah. Like, she does nothing, but guys, y'all want to see that skin. I have Hippo. She's only level 60 though. She's not level 70 yet, or maybe she's like 65. I think she's 60. I still use her though. She's good enough to use. She's good enough to use. And Hippo is good, but the Superwoman double tap is better than anything in the game, like, to me. The amount of crits that she gets with the double tap, I have seen, you know, me drop 6-8 million or something in a turn before. By the end of the round, you know, she drops 8 million, 10 million in one turn. Like, Hippo's good, yes, but I don't know. I just have never seen a more powerful combo than the dark side and then Superwoman getting ramped up. What do y'all think of the cheetah skin? Y'all like it? Or am I the only one that thinks it's sexy? Give strength ups and call assists always with dark side lead. So you saying put in Hippo not as lead? Because that is obviously the reason that you... Dark side Hippo Superwoman. All right. I mean, that's obviously the reason why you use someone like Kyle Rayner, right? With the call assist. No, Jericho. Which one does the call assist? I can't even remember now. I'm like confusing myself. Whichever one does the call assist every single time he takes a turn. Because before I would just have Kyle Rayner does the call assist. Okay, that's what I thought. I couldn't remember which one. You like the savage look of Cheetah better? I respect it, man. I respect it. Cyclone is way better than Atom Smasher. Period. It's not even close. Yeah, it's not even close. Yo, we really just got enraged? Gee. That's so awful. That's so awful. Oh, we should have timed it, actually. You know what? Let me time it. Let's see how much time it takes. You're always timing them? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think that's the best way to tell. I mean, it's honestly the best way to tell because, you know, hits matter. And so it should be like 5 more seconds now. Although it does feel a little sluggish right now, doesn't it? "52 seconds. That felt kind of slow. So that was 52 seconds. Let me test it without Hippo. That's 3 times in a row Superwoman didn't get the call assist though. Or the double tap. 3 times in a row. So I'm going to have to say that that's 4 out of 5 times that she did not get the call assist. And we still did it faster. We still did it faster that time. And 4 out of the last 5 attacks, she didn't get a call assist. Or the double tap. I want to try it again. That time was 48 seconds. That was 48 seconds. Etrigan is a beast in this game. I haven't gotten him to let... Yeah, Etrigan's amazing. He is. He's really good. Yeah, he's really good. There's once... Okay, we're 1 for 2. 2 for 3. Three for 4. That would have killed him right there. 44 seconds. And a lot of it is going to depend on how fast they can do the double taps or how much she actually activates for the double taps. And I've kept track of that before, you know, like the percentages and stuff, and it's way less than what it says. 75% chance to call assist from the teammate to a random enemy if Darkseid has 5 or more buffs. So it's supposed to be 75%, 3 out of 4 times. And it is not 3 out of 4 times. Like, we could do this over and over and over again, and I guarantee you, like, every single time it's under 75%. Or 9 out of 10 times it'll be under 75%. Oh snap. This is my jam. And just in case y'all don't believe me, which maybe you do, maybe you don't. Just in case y'all don't believe me, look at this. I'm just gonna do it right now. Watch. We're gonna put in Darkseid. We're gonna put in him. We're gonna put in him. We're gonna put in him. Okay, so this time, it shouldn't even matter. All right, Darkseid's the lead. Ah, shit, they're not even going to get buffs. Oh, wait, Darkseid will get a buff right now. All right. So look, Darkseid has buffs. Darkseid still has buffs. Like, why did they F up his kit? Like, I mean, for real. I don't know, man. Like, that makes me so mad. It makes me so mad. And it goes back to, and then it goes back to the thing with Terra. Like, any single team that has Terra on it, it doesn't do anything. With Darkseid or not, doesn't do anything. Yes, it still stuns. Yes, it still puts on the buff immunity or whatever, but it doesn't strip any buffs. Best speedster? I would say first is Black Flash. I think Black Flash, and then maybe Wally West. And then maybe Impulse. Jessie Quick's a speedster, right? She's considered a speedster. Yeah. I would probably take Jessie Quick over Impulse though. So maybe Black Flash, Wally West, and then Jessie Quick. Maybe that. See, he's a speedster, right? Yeah. Savitar. I don't really like him a whole lot though. I don't really like him a whole lot. Black Flash is the only speedster you don't have? Yeah, he's so useful. He is so useful, for sure. I'm gonna go back to the cheetah thing. Actually, you know what? Let me put in Connor Kent. I'm just curious. I'm just curious. Oh, I thought we could have got it. We could have got it. "44 seconds. That was still faster. That was still faster than the Hippo one. That was still faster than the Hippo one, though. I'm gonna try it one more time. I think we can beat 44. Impulse only if you're wanting to stun at the start. Black Flash is king. There is definitely a place for Impulse because he is the fastest toon in the game. And so there are cases in which sometimes Impulse might just be your only option. In some particular cases. And so me, for example, if I face an Impulse, like I face teams, you know, on a higher level that have both Impulse and Black Flash. And on those particular cases that, because I don't have Impulse leveled up, I just have to play it over and over again until Impulse does not do his 2 and he does his 3 to start. Since it's the computer, sometimes he does his 3, in which isn't turn meter rewind and doesn't matter. And then sometimes he does his 2, in which case when he does that, it's game over because then Black Flash goes and then it's just stupid after that. But if you have him, you know, sometimes the case is which he's your only option. So Wally works with evasions. Well, see, the thing about Wally West that I really like and what makes him really hard to face, again, is much like Impulse. Wally West 2 is a speed up, turn meter up. And so that, on top of his abilities, you know, him getting evasions before every enemy turn. Oh, shit. 38 seconds. That's actually the fastest we've done it. 38 seconds. With Connor Kent. Chat, can we beat 38 seconds? Is that possible? I don't think that we can beat 38 seconds. I want to try it again with just these two. I want to see if they can beat 38. But yeah, Wally West 2, his second ability is amazing because it applies speed ups and gives, I think, 25% turn meter to the entire team. And when you face him and when he does that ability, it wrecks. And I can't, so I have to be able to go before Wally West. For sure. But I really like it. Yeah, if you put Wally West in Impulse, Impulse can rewind turn meter a little bit. And then Wally West does his 2. He can put on speed ups and turn meter ups. Then the rest of your team goes. And it's GG after that. The only thing bad though. Oh, hey. Look at this. Here we go. This is just obviously a one-time, so we're not even going to get time to even play it. The only thing bad with that is with Impulse and Wally West. Like, we have Darkseid, which gets played a lot, right? But even more than that, we have Spectre and Aquaman. Both of those get played all the time. Of course, we still got Black Flash. He gets played all the time. So the amount of really good blues that are in the game makes them a little bit more difficult, right? I didn't even see what our time was. Holy shit. Okay, 38 seconds is our record. That's what we want to beat. And we can't beat it, honestly. Like, I don't think we can beat it unless I think the only time we'll be able to beat it is when he starts the battle with a buff, so Darkseid can get his buff, and they can start 2-tapping each turn. "38 seconds. And I don't even think he started with the buff that time either. I don't even think he started with the buff. There we go. So now Darkseid has his ups. So we can get our, well, no, I guess it falls off, doesn't it? I guess maybe still we got to go around once. "39 seconds. I don't know if we can get it. You gotta go. Catch you on the stream. Hey. All right. Sounds good, man. Appreciate it. Hit the thumbs up on your way out. You know, sub if you're not subbed. All the socials and stuff are below. Hopefully I see y'all again soon. Let me get the rest of our missions done. Heroic XP gear. We have not done heroic yet. Oh man. I wonder if I should level up Cyclone. Are y'all happy enough with Cyclone that you would level her up to the top? We need some energy though. I guess we'll get 50. I usually don't like to spend energy on raids for the first day because really there's no point. You don't get any value really out of it. But I at least want to finish the missions before we... Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Chat, I'm an idiot, man. No doubt. What is wrong with me today? What is wrong with me today? Come on, give me energy, please. Garth? What? I don't remember Garth being in here. Was Cyborg Superman and Garth always in here? Like, why does that seem like that's a new thing? Were these two always in here? I honestly do not remember them being in here. I don't think we're gonna get any energy. We're just gonna have to buy another 50. Cause my dumb ass.
To go and let it breathe, but I'll be waiting to see. I don't know if everything will be alright. Sometimes you gotta let go, 'cause I gotta let it go.
Yo, Faz, we'll get you, buddy. We'll take care of it for you. I don't know why this is. I finally just realized that Spectre was the boss. All right. Oh, hey, Bass got another one. We'll take care of it for him. All right, I think we're gonna take off. Got a couple more videos that I need to work on. Really don't have much energy. We're not gonna spend gems or anything, or we don't want to spend gems on energy for the very first day. Probably not even the second day. You're probably gonna want to spend gems. Third day for sure, but at least on day one, we're under 1,000. We got the Alliance in 365. That's fine. We'll do obviously a lot more work later on, but we did get some stuff done. Anyways, that's gonna do it. Hopefully you did enjoy. Just be on the lookout for another stream soon. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, turn on notifications so you can know when we go live. Got a couple videos today to work on as well, and hopefully we'll be back to streaming tomorrow. But good luck in your raids. Hopefully you have a good rest of your day. Go take it easy.